Hi everyone, my name is Shannon and I want to welcome you here to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. This video is for all of my friends out there that love gingerbread, gingerbread men, all things related to gingerbread. I had so many of you sending me messages and emails requesting this video, so I'm so excited to finally bring that to you today. I'm also so excited to be partnering with Michaels for this video. And I have lots of themed videos just like this one that I'll put down in the description box. So if you love snowmen, if you want a whole video dedicated to wreaths, or even snowflakes for the upcoming winter season, then I will make sure to link that down below. But today it's all about gingerbread. So let's go ahead and dash right into the first project. So thank you so much again to Michaels for sponsoring today's video. Michaels offers art and craft supplies to inspire every age, even those mini makers. Michaels offers an exclusive Createology brand made especially for kids, but I have to say, they are definitely fun for all ages too. And I love that Michaels has the option to shop in-store and online, so I will make sure to put links to all of the products and the projects that you're going to see featured in today's video, linked down in the description box below to make it easy for you to find too. And I also love that all of these crafts allow kids to bring their ideas to life for gifts and for holiday making. This wooden gingerbread house caught my attention pretty quickly because not only is it a fun decorative piece, but it's also an advent calendar, so you can count down the dates till Christmas. And what I love so much about these wood blank items is that you can get so creative. Use whatever craft supplies that you have on hand, paint, glitter. I'll even show you some extra little added accessories that I added to my gingerbread house. And just have fun with it. Make it match your decor or make it into a traditional gingerbread house with some brown and white paint and the traditional red and green colors of Christmas. It is so much fun to add in all of those special little details and all of the colors to really make these come to life. And as I said, these are so much fun for any age and you really can't go wrong. But I thought it would be fun to show you some extra little accessories that you can add to these too. Michaels has these great jewelry kits. One has some miniature light bulbs that would be so cute on these, and also some that had some miniature candy canes and peppermints that I decided to hot glue onto the front of mine. Did you know we're counting down the days until Christmas over on the Cozy Christmas Cottage Instagram page? There'll be a link in the description box below to take you over there to join in on all of the Christmas fun. And now that the house is all finished and dry, we can add those number blocks back to the inside there, and you can change them as you count down your days until Christmas. This is definitely something my son has really enjoyed since we set this on the fireplace. This would be even something great to get those little bitty ones involved with. Handprint ornaments are some of the things that I cherish the most putting on our tree year after year to see how big our little ones have grown each year. And this kit that you can get from Michaels has everything you need in it. It has some air dry clay in it that you'll just roll out and kind of flatten, make it big enough that you can fit your little one's hand on there. It also comes with paint and a paintbrush. So all you have to do is kind of create a circle. And once you're ready, you can add your handprint down in the center there, let it dry overnight, and then I'm going to show you how to make it into a little gingerbread man. And now to create that gingerbread face, we're just going to be using the palm of the hand here and some brown paint. You will paint a circle right in the middle there. Once that dries, you can come in with some other colors to create the gingerbread face. I also really like to make sure that I put the year and also the name on each one of my handprint ornaments. That way we know from year to year when they're from. So for that, I just used some regular scrapbook paper and some ribbon and hot glued that onto the front. Then you can tie a loop of ribbon onto the back and hang it from your Christmas tree. This set was my son's absolute favorite. He's 8 years old, and this set had 2 little gingerbread guys in it, so him and I decided to craft together. These kits come with everything you need, although I did grab out some glue just to have on hand just in case. But it comes with directions and it's really simple. This was also a fun thing for him to learn how to sew around the edges. It came with holes already in the string, so once we had our little finger puppets sewn together, we added in those cute little accessories that came with this set too. So not only was this a fun craft to do together, but we had fun playing with them too after they were all made. You can even put these on your Christmas tree, and my son loved this one so much that he went off and created every single one of the projects that came in this kit, and I'll make sure to link these down below as well. My son also has a Christmas tree in his bedroom, so when I found this little tree skirt, I knew it would be something that he could create and make for his own little tree. And again, this was a kit that was super inexpensive, easy to do with some markers and some foam stickers, so he got to get creative and really personalize his own Christmas tree's tree skirt. So this one tree is one that I just had close and nearby so he could show it off, but he was so proud to take this up to his bedroom and put it on his own bedroom Christmas tree. So that was just a bonus project. Now back to the gingerbread crafts. Now we all know the traditional gingerbread houses, and they can be a little frustrating. The frosting doesn't always like to stick right away. So when I saw Michael's had these wooden kits, I grabbed 5 of them for our family of 5 to create a gingerbread house building night. And let me tell you, we have not had more fun together in so long. We all sat at the kitchen table together and helped each other and got to design together and create these houses that are not going to fall apart, and I will be able to use them year after year, which I love. Michael's also carries these great crafting kits for kids, and it comes with all kinds of goodies in there, from scissors to pom-poms to pipe cleaners and foam and some rhinestone stickers, so many different things. So I grabbed that out to have handy so we could also use some of those items as embellishments on our gingerbread houses. It was definitely nice that these kits came with everything we really needed. You can always add extras if you wish, but you don't have to. And this was so fun for all ages in our home, and we all ended up with the cutest gingerbread houses in the end. So here's a look at all of ours. I would love to make this kind of into a little contest or competition. If you guys want to vote for your favorite, leave them down in the comments below for me. I'll put a little still shot here soon so you can see which number maybe you want to vote for, or maybe if you love all of them, just write that you love them all. But I seriously do love every single one of them, and I actually ended up using them as decoration on the tops of our kitchen cabinets. Now we are going to make some wooden gingerbread cookies. You can get this set of snowflakes. There's actually 6 of them for only 99 cents, which is such a bargain. And it even comes with jute, as it's a garland kit, which you can turn these into if you want. But I just want to show you how easy it is to turn some wooden blank items into some gingerbread cookies. You'll just start by painting your wooden pieces brown, like a gingerbread. And then you'll come in with some white puffy paint, which is actually fabric paint, but it works just fine on wood too, to give a 3D icing effect. So you just give your cookies some detail, and it's just that simple to turn something into little gingerbread cookies that you can use year after year. I would recommend letting these sit overnight or for about 24 hours before you craft or create anything else with them. That will give your paint time to dry and completely cure, and then you can use them however you like. This is just a fun setup in our kitchens. You can use them as actual little gingerbread cookies in your kitchen or on a coffee bar or hot cocoa bar, or you can hang them from string or yarn or ribbon and use them as ornaments on a Christmas tree, or even hang them end to end as a garland. Now we're going to make some 3D gingerbread men with these pre-cut felt gingerbread guys. If you can't find these, you can also just use regular felt and cut out your own, and that'll give you some flexibility on how big or small that you want them to. We're going to stack 2 together and use some of this red and white baker's twine and sew up all the way around those edges, leaving a little hole at the bottom because we're also going to stuff these, and that's what's going to give these a puffy or 3D effect. And here's a close-up of that little hole that I left at the bottom. You can use several different things to stuff yours with. I had some tissue paper on hand, so that's what I'll be using for mine. But you can use regular stuffing, tissues, whatever you have on hand. Just raid your craft stash, raid your kitchen for some napkins if you need to get these looking nice and plump. Then you can go ahead and sew up the rest of your gingerbread man, just tying a knot at the end to make sure your strings don't come undone. Get back out your puffy fabric paint to add detail like face and some icing onto your gingerbread guy. And then again, you can use these in your kitchen on a tiered tray. They would be really, really cute. Add some ribbon for ornaments, stick them in stockings as gifts. Lots of great ideas, and you can make lots of these really quickly and really inexpensively. Now we're going to turn an unexpected item like a 3-inch square mini-size canvas into a gingerbread. And what you'll do is go ahead and paint your entire canvas with brown paint. Now I've used these to create lots of other cute things like snowmen. So this one, we're going to work on a gingerbread man today, and we also need to give this one a little nose. So I had a smaller sized wooden bead, and here's a little tip and trick. You can put these on the end of a weeding tool if you have one, and you can then paint it while it's on there. You won't get paint everywhere, and you also won't have your bead kind of rolling all over the place. And then you can hot glue that onto your canvas. Use some embellishments like some white rickrack and some ribbon to add to your gingerbread person. Draw on the little face, and then you have the cutest little gingerbread ornament that you can add to a Christmas tree or however you want to use it. Lots of different ways you can decorate with these. We're gonna use this wooden gingerbread man to create a wooden sign. This guy had lots of stuff on the front, so we're gonna flip it over and actually use the back. You'll also need a piece of scrap wood, or this one is from a dollar store. And we're going to create a Christmas sign for our kitchen, which is such a cute place to decorate. And especially with gingerbread men, seems like the theme is fitting. So I just painted this white, and then because the gingerbread still had some writing on the back, I came in with a piece of sandpaper and just sanded that off until I didn't see any more of the writing, and then painted this gingerbread out with some brown paint. And then soon you'll see that the top of my gingerbread had that hole in it. It was just kind of bothering me since it was going to be on the white paint and you would see it. So I did is I used some spackle and just filled that hole in with some spackle, let it dry, and then painted the rest of it out again with the brown paint to camouflage it. This one we're going to keep really simple, just using a white chalk marker to make those squiggly lines around the outside so it looks like icing. And then also creating a simple vinyl decal for the top of this sign. You can also just use a marker and write in some saying if you'd like. And then adding the gingerbread man onto the front along with that decal, and embellishing with some rickrack and some ribbon to create a really quick, simple, and easy kitchen Christmas sign. This is another fun one. You can find these kits for only $3.99 on Michael's website. I'll link it down below. And it comes with everything you need to create a freehand design. But since I wanted a gingerbread man, I decided to kind of just use a stencil. So I did cut this out with my vinyl machine. Don't feel like you have to. I just felt like I needed to make a nice looking mug for you all in case my freehanding skills weren't on par this day. So what I did is I added that stencil onto this. You can get stencils at Michael's too, and just check their craft section, their paint section, and their holiday section for these. And once you have it transferred onto your mug, you can come in and use the paint that's provided and then remove the stencil once it's done. Then once I removed the stencil, I decided to come back in and fill in some of those empty places. This is just kind of sort of a guide, but then you can get as creative as you want with this and even personalize them. The directions come with the mug, but what you'll do is you'll set your oven to 360 degrees, put your mug onto a baking sheet, put it in your oven, let it warm up to temperature, and let it bake for about 30 minutes, and then remove it, let it completely cool down before you use it, and then it is food safe. The best part about these is you have a blank slate, so you can really get creative with them, even make them into a really sincere gift. Fill them with candies, a gift card, or even some art supplies, maybe from Michael's, and you can give them as gifts to your friends and family this holiday season. What a special gift to give. This one is so fun too. You can find all kinds of different chargers at Michael's, but this one is a red one, which is going to add a pop of color to our gingerbread using some brown chalk paint in the center of this, just sort of freehanding it, going around the edges and giving it 2 coats of paint. Then I used a white chalk marker to create that squiggly line around the outside circle, and using some regular acrylic paint to paint in the face. And we're going to give this gingerbread man a bow tie. I have a video that I will link down in the description box on how to make 4 different kinds of Christmas bows. If you want to learn how to create those, that'll go into more detail. And there you have it. Now we have a super cute and inexpensive gingerbread plate decor piece that would be so cute in your Christmas kitchen. Let me know which one of these gingerbread crafts was your favorite. You can leave those down in the comments below for me. Please hit that thumbs up button. That helps out the Christmas Cottage so much. And please subscribe so you can come back here and join us every single week for new Christmas inspiration. I want to thank you so much for joining me here at the Cozy Christmas Cottage today, and I will see you next week in a new one. Happy holidays.